Are you a salesperson to or of your customer? It's an interesting question, but what's the difference? You know, it can be so subliminal you don't even notice it, but still have a huge impact on your chances of success. Let's break it down. The salesperson to a customer is in it for themselves. They see customers and prospects as just a means to an end, and they only dedicate as much time, energy, and effort as it takes to get that next sale. It's transactional, and even if the relationship feels good, that's as far as it goes. Now, the sales rep of a customer advocates for the customer inside their own organization, but I hope we all do that. It's much more than that. They actually become a part of the customer's organization. Now, this is not achieved by being the most friendly or bringing the best solution or the newest gadget, and it's not attained by tenure, how much time you spend there. It's all of that, plus how you behave, think, and act, and you cannot fake this. If your primary motivation with your customer is always to get something from them, they will see it, feel it, and smell it. However, if you're seriously invested in them, their company, their mission, their people, they will start to view you differently, and you have a chance to become part of their organization. Now, this is not meant to quell the fire that lives in all salespeople, to sell more, to bust their goals, to make more money. It's really about how to use that fire. And this reminds me of probably the best salesperson I've ever met. She was tenacious and intent on being recognized as the best. And she had all the trappings, the cars, the house, the travel, the awards. But she did not have the attitude it was all about her. Her largest customer was a 28-country global manufacturing concern. And my first visit there, I expected the typical, we're big, you're our supplier, you'll do what we want type of attitude. But when we arrived, they embraced her. And when we sat down for the discussion, it was all about them, their customer, their operational challenges, their inner workings, things they would never show a salesperson to them. It was actually left to her to come up with the solution for the challenge at hand. And there was no discussion of price. Now, price did come up later, but it wasn't the typical leverage down to the lowest dollar. When I asked her how she attained this position, she told me it was a lot of time and her investment in the customer. And sometimes she did have to stand her ground and be firm, but in any case, she always presented herself as a part of their organization. So to make this transition, you will have to invest more time with your customer. And this is where most salespeople fail. They don't want to put the time, effort, or hard work in because they're only short-term focused. Now, to make that investment, you have to spend more time with your customer, but spend time learning from and about them, and expanding your circle within that customer, and injecting yourself into their operation in some way. So, are you a salesperson of or to your customer? That is something to think about.